Chaos Dwarfs, Hellsmiths of Hashut. We've got some rules updates for them on the community page, so we'll have a little look through them, little ganders, see what we can see. The Hellsmiths of Hashut harness the power of caged demons for a boost on the battlefield. Good stuff. Okay. The Hellsmiths of Hashut are tyrannical despots who have the audacity to ensnare demons from the realm of chaos and bind them into weapons. Their desire for domination over all things and their view of the realms as a vast stockpile of resources to feed their greedy empire is reflected by their rules in Warhammer Age of Sigmar. The more territory you control, the more power suffuses your forces. Okay. When Zardron, that's a weird name. When Chaos Demons, not demons, when Chaos Dwarfs head to war, they leave the land in ruin. Units are out of combat or contesting an objective or terrain piece earn a desolation token at the start of the turn if they don't already have one. Okay, so they get one. These units can harness demonic powers at the start of each turn, transforming the tokens into demonic power points, which can then be allocated to anyone but Hobgrot. So any unit that's not in combat, is on terrain or an objective, gets a token, and then they can all spend them putting them onto other units. It doesn't have to be on the unit that earns the token. By spending the command point, they may also draw on reserves of demonic power in the hero phase, fusing one unit with additional demonic power points. But what does all this raw energy do? Okay, harness demonic power. You must use this ability at the start of each of your turns. Remove all demonic power points from friendly units, then gain one demonic power point for each friendly desolation token on the battlefield. So they're the tokens that you just earn up here. Alright. Yeah, they're the tokens you just earn up there. So you take all them tokens. So basically, if they haven't spent them, then they lose them and they re-get them all back. Okay, cool. Then allocate your demonic power points to friendly non-Hobgrot Hellsmiths of Hashut. Each unit can have a maximum of 3 demonic power points. Then all unallocated demonic power points are lost. Cool, that's what we just said. So basically, you can earn them and then you can plow them all into a couple of units, or you can put one in various units. This is what they do. Okay, for the War Despot, add 3 to the control scores of friendly Hellsmiths of Hashut infantry units while they're wholly within 6 of this unit. Add 6 into the range of this ability for each demonic power point this unit has. Okay, so that just gets bigger and bigger. That's cool. So it's plus 3. It's plus 3 to your control score within 6 inches. And then when you get a point, it'll be within 12 inches. Another point, 18 inches. Well, that's pretty cool. So you can have up to 3 points. So you can have up to an extra 18 inches from this. Presumably the first point is the first 6 inches. So yeah, so probably an 18-inch max. That's still pretty good though. Plus 3 to control scores of all infantry units. That's cool. It's not anything amazing, but it's pretty cool. Demonic Resilience. Apply the effect below that corresponds with the number of demonic power points. This unit has a ward of 6 on 1 point. 2 points it gets a ward of 5. On 3 points it gets a ward of 4 against damage inflicted by spells and prayers or manifestations. Otherwise a ward 5. So you're getting a ward 6, a ward 5, and then your final stage you're keeping the ward 5 but also getting a ward 4 against prayers, spells and manifestations. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a good one. The bipedal dominator engines forged in the image of Hashut are fueled by furnaces that roar with a blaze of demon fire. Each allocated point improves demonic strength, increasing their movement characteristic by 1. That's cool. I imagine they're not going to move very far. They look big, fat, mechanical. I'm guessing a 6-inch move. Move by 1 for each of their points. Okay, so that's potentially up to 3 inches extra if they use all 3 points. So a 9-inch move probably. Maybe it's an 8-inch move, maybe. So, maybe you get a 9, maybe you're not. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I think they're either going to be an 8 or a 6-inch move to start with. Plus 3 for your points. That's nice. A fully powered dominator engine with Bay Maces can smash out 7 attacks that deal 3 damage. Those equipped. Okay, so you're getting plus 1 to the move and their attacks by 1 for each point. That's good. So 3 points, you get 3 inch move and 3 extra attacks. Let's have a look at this. For each demonic power point, this unit has add 1 to its move. So it's not even either or, it's definitely both. Add 1 to its move and add 1 to the attack characters of its weapons. And it doesn't specify melee weapons. So that means you're getting both. So you're getting 7 attacks on here. 7 attacks on 4s, 2s, 1 rend, 3 damage. And it's +1 on the charge, so 4 damage because you're going to be charging it probably. So 7 attacks, 4s, 2s, 1 rend, 4 damage is awesome. And an 8 inch range, you're getting 8 attacks on 2s, 4s, 1 rend, D3 damage. That's brilliant. He's going to be unbelievable, this guy. I love this model. I cannot wait to get my hands on one of these models. Zardron, stupid name. Harness the law of infernal power for demon smiths. Magical mastery over earth and fire. Halve the movement of enemies. Okay, that's nice. Or summon away from molten metal. Let's see what these do. Law of infernal power. Hateful fractures. Pick a friendly Hellsmiths official wizard. Cast a spell, blah, blah, blah. Enemy unit within 18. Nice range. Halve the target's move catcher and start your next turn. That's so good. I lost a game very recently, basically, based on me not being able to catch up with someone. You know you are, Stu. Hiding your big pig in the corner. Making a little 22-inch run for the border, and there's my little orcs meandering over at 5 inches, 5 inches. Couldn't catch him. If I'd have had this spell then, that would have been brilliant. And the molten metal, pick a Hellsmiths wizard, blah blah blah. What is it? Enemy unit within 18 again, so that's a nice range. Roll a number of dice equal to the unmodified casting roll. Inflict 1 mortal damage on the target for each roll that exceeds or equals the target save. Okay, that's cool. So on like a low save, 2 up save or 3 up save, you're going to be doing quite a bit of mortals here. It is an 8 to cast, which means unless they've got some baked in sort of +1 to cast somewhere, it's probably going to be pretty tricky to get off. But with the high casting value, it does mean that when it does go off, you're going to get 8 dice at least. And if you're going against a 2 up or a 3 up save, you're going to be doing quite a few bits of mortal wounds there. That's quite nice. I like that. Prayers, okay. But I've never had a priest in any of my armies ever. I've got a war chanter in my Iron Jaws, but I've never actually played them. So I just play Cruel Boys because they're awesome. Pick a friendly Hellsmiths, blah blah blah. D6. So it's a 4. Roll a number of dice equal to the number of models in the target unit. For each 5 up, inflict 1 more. So it's no more mortal wound bombs. More mortal wounds, that's hard to say. 1 mortal damage on the target if the chanting roll was 8. Plus, inflict 1 mortal damage on the target for each 4 up instead. Okay, so on a 5 up, but if you roll an 8 or more, which if you're banking your points, you're doing them on 4s. Number of models in the target. Okay, so it's like a horde clearing spell, except you can get it on 4s if you do it on an 8. That's nice. Especially if you're going against someone like Feck or zombies or whatever it is, something that's hoardy. Even if you're playing against me and I've got, 20 block of Gut Rippers, that's a nice spell to clear some of that out of the way. Next one, make a counting roll. Pick a. Was this one enemy unit within 12? So enemy unit within 12. Okay, and this one was a friendly unit wholly within 12. Add 1 to the Ren character that targets melee weapons for the rest of the turn. If the chanting roll was 8+, and you have crit mortals. Oh, okay. So you +1 Rend and you crit mortals. Let's go back up here. Go back to this profile. So if we fully buff this guy here, we're doing 7 attacks, 4s, 2s. Maybe let's go all out attack. So you could go 3s, 2s. 2 Rend, 4 damage, and it's crit mortals. Does it say anything about shooting, or does it just say melee weapons? Okay, so you can't do it on the shooting, but you can do it on the melee. Yeah, so 7 attacks on 4s or 3s, 2s at 2 rend, 4 damage with crit mortals. So if you roll a couple of 6s, you're doing 4 mortals straight off the bat. That's beautiful. That's gonna be so good. Love that. Less units like Hobgrots Vandals are designed to race forward in the deployment phase. Okay, I wonder if they're gonna get a pre-game move. That'd be cool. Sort of seems like they might do there. The Crusaders disposable front line, while Bull Centaurs and Anointed Sentinels thunder into battle with high movement and overwhelming strength. 4 battle formations point to armies of infantry, war machines, mutant centaurs, or scornful sorcerers. Okay, so it looks like they've got sort of the battle formations are going to go down one specific route. So one for magic guys, one for the cav, even though there'd be centaurs. I don't think they'll be. I wonder if they'll count as cav. How can it be cav if it's their own body? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it'd be weird. War machine, so that's going to be the big bull thing. So I'm 100% playing that one. And armies of infantry. We'll be taking a closer look at some of the units not in the army set on Warhammer community shortly. Cool. This has got me pumped. I'm excited for this army. I really am. I can't wait for it. Every little bit of a drip feed that they're giving me, I'm just like, come on, give me some more. I've got painting schemes going around in my head. Anyway, this is what I'm working with so far. This is my idea for my scheme. I don't know if you can see that pretty well, but this is my mock-up for what I'm going to do, but I think I might change it. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm super pumped for this army. If you're pumped and you're excited, let me know down in the comments. Tell me what you're excited about. For me, it's this prayer here. So you're going to have a priest. This prayer mixed with the demon token things, buffing this up. This is what I'm excited about. I like that profile there. I just want to wade him in something and just start whacking things. I want the guy with the dual maces because looks incredible. But yeah, man, I'm excited for it. Hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments if this is the type of video you're into. If not, let me know in the comments as well. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Laters.